it's Jess.
Hi! This week is Valentine's Day and I wanted to do something Valentine's Day themed, and I didn't really want to do another arts and crafts thing because I've done those before. So this week I wanted to do something that was Valentine's Day themed, so I'm going to make some vegan chocolate chip dried cranberry cookies, and I'm going to let you guys see me make the recipe and go all the way to the finish. So I hope you enjoy. Alright, so I'm going to start off with a cup of flour. I'm going to put it right into my KitchenAid mixer. To which I'm also going to add a quarter cup of sugar. I'm also going to add a quarter teaspoon of salt and a half teaspoon of baking soda. So that's all the dry ingredients that I'm going to add. I'm going to go ahead and combine it a little bit together. Going to scrape down the sides so that it's all nice and combined. All right, so now I'm going to add a quarter cup of brown sugar. There we go. And I'm also going to add 2 tablespoons of oil. I used olive oil, and 2 tablespoons of vanilla flavored soy milk. Always make sure you try to get every little bit out because every little bit counts. Here we go. I'm going to mix that together now. You want this to form a kind of a rough ball. And as you can see, it's still a little bit dry. So I'm going to go ahead and add some more soy milk, 1 tablespoon at a time, until it comes together to a ball. It's coming together a little bit better now. So I'm scraping down the sides to make sure that every little bit is combined. And then I'm also now going to add some chocolate chips. So originally I would have added a 1/3 cup of chocolate chips, and I found these vegan chocolate chips at Publix here. They have no whey powder, no milk powder added to them. I was really excited to find it. But because I like chocolate, you should always just measure it with your heart. So I'm going to do 1/2 cup of chocolate chips, and then I'm also going to add 1/3 cup of cranberries, dried cranberries. Wow, okay, that looks so good. Take a look at that. So I'm going to go ahead and release this and scrape down all the sides and the paddle. And if you can see, it's still pretty soft. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and refrigerate this for about an hour until it's more easily handled with your hands, so you can form it into a ball, and then we'll come right back. All right, so once the dough is chilled to where it's a little bit more stiff, we can go ahead and you can use spoons to roll it into a 1 to 2 tablespoon ball, or you can use a scooper. Yes, say hello to Bjorn. He's doing very well. All right, so I'm going to use a scooper, and I'm going to go ahead and scoop little balls onto this sheet tray that I'm using a silk pad on, or you can use parchment paper. I wouldn't recommend using Pam to keep it from sticking because it could cause the edges to crisp up a little bit more than you wanted. Wow. There you go. Pull it up. These aren't going to spread very much, so I would say between 2 inches by 2 inches, and this silk pad is really cool because it has measurements on it. But I place them about 2 inches apart, and then bake at 325 for about 11 minutes. You don't want to over bake these because then they're going to be really hard when they cool off. So if they look under baked at 11 minutes, it's perfectly fine. You can go ahead and pull them out. This recipe, like I said, it's vegan, doesn't have any eggs or anything in it that can cause you to get sick, so it's not going to be an issue if you do end up under baking them, and they will be chewier. So I'm going to go ahead and scoop these out now. Alright, so depending how large you've made the cookie dough balls will depend on how many that the recipe yields. So I've made these about 1 inch large, so this is going to make maybe 1.5 dozen, possibly 2 dozen. I have a little bit extra here that I'm gonna do after this one's done. And when they come out, we'll go ahead and take a look at them. So here we go. All right, so see how they kind of look still underdone? So I'm gonna go ahead and let them sit here for 10 minutes cooling, at which point they'll firm up and be ready to eat. All right, it's been 10 minutes, so let's go ahead and see. All right, let's see. Ooh. Ooh, yum. These are so good. They're really gooey on the inside, but this outside part just has the perfect amount of crisp. So these are egg-free and dairy-free. They're vegan. They're delicious. You could always omit the dried cranberries and do like dried cherries if you wanted to, or just omit the cherries altogether and put extra chocolate chips, that'd be fine too. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe. Maybe if you did, I can make more videos like this in the future. Anyways, I put out new videos every Monday, so make sure to give that like and subscribe button a 1-2 punch. Share this video, make sure to comment down below about if you're gonna try this recipe, if you did try it and how it turned out, and if you liked it or not, and if you changed any of the ingredients around or anything like that. If you are in a relationship, I hope you were able to spend some time together on Valentine's Day. If you are celebrating this day all by yourself, I hope you learn how to love yourself more and appreciate yourself more. I appreciate all of you and wish you a happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.